USC, superstar, perfect running back. Yo, nigga said he won't smoke. You know he want none of that. Told her that I'm about to come. Asked her what she wanted at. She said, you know damn well exactly what I wanted at. I brought you niggas for dinner. Your family raised in the center.
What's up, guys? Kenny Chris back in the video, and Elimination was just a big, huge letdown on this Chicago show. Yeah, Chicago just chill, boo, whatever the hell that was. And all the sad thing else. But it was a little letdown for everybody else. The fans wanted Chris Jericho. Fans looked mad, wanted Corey to win the match. But the same going on the story here. Did the first few hell since SummerSlam 94, because I was not born in 93 because I was knowing what I was born in the 90s. But I finished in the men's elimination chamber, talk about high key bouts, I'm going to bring in WrestleMania 42. And we are 1 month away to WrestleMania. And this is going to be happening for. And why did he leave World Championship? Because Nick Aldis says it was a pretty good attempt on this time. He said time again, going to the board. Drew McIntyre keeps screwing Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes, not getting the title shot, not getting worthy of the title. It was not. So, it wasn't that even cool. It was not cool. It was never been cool. For AJ Motorwall, this is a takeaway and hot takes on for what purpose. And I would have asserted this match card for every 4 matches for all PLE Saturday. And this is all sad. If I was just a letdown, it was the biggest letdown in history. If the white person won, it's really the white person won to win Elimination Chamber, to win Elimination Chamber at SmackDown. If the white person won, we'll see what happens. So look at the analysis on Limited Chamber 2460. Chicago. Now, to kick this all women's Limited Chamber match, we talk about Rhea Ripley, Trish Stratus, Alexa Bliss, Kiana James, Asuka, and of course Raquel Rodriguez. Last time in actual Friday Night SmackDown, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky lost to Nia Jax and Elias Lesson. And all of a sudden, this is going to happen for. They lost the Women's Tag Team Championship with the Invincible Forces by Nash and Elias Lesson. But then, we got the last time action. Since Kiana James beat Nia Jax Charlotte Flair, Trish Stratus defeats Kairi Sane. Alexa Bliss defeats Julia Selena. Raquel Rodriguez defeats Kairi Sane, Io Sky, and Asuka to be Bay and Natty. So that's what I gotta say. The Eradicator is hella WrestleMania 42 because the white person won. The Eradicator is always been a Women's World Championship because the news was kind of broke up to me. And they kicked over the Elimination Chamber on Saturday show for this word. We thought that the bitch gonna win the match. Or Team Strand gonna win it because this is not it, alright. It ain't it. But that's not it because the match was never been so far. Strand and James started the match, but it was the Bliss who shone the nice first big spot. Delivered a 20 Bliss on the top of the pause, and Roger Man Dreams with Dash for the end of tomorrow, blindsided with the blue mist. And we thought Alexa Bliss gonna win the match, and she got there eliminated. Kiana James scored the first elimination of the bout, and of course, Rhea Ripley and Rodriguez stared upon the rivals with a ladder obliterating the competition, pinning both James and Asuka, sending packing the 1-2 punch for mommy activity with a allowed the babyface to land Big Mommy cool. Note to self, the Judgment Day might be a big problem if it would be a big problem so easily. So yes, and from there, Rhea Ripley is there by Barrett Strand started the face first of the pod and the end of the riptide, securing the victory in a strong performance match. So that's a good match. And the top of the eliminations, because this is the camera called by the women's champion, but Jade Cargill, but did not win the match. She was back in the punishment with a potential opponents dealing with each other. And this is where I was forgetting once. For all worth it, don't even argue for the second women's best, but the ring worker with a roster. Jade Cargill, the Storm, for the Eradicator, Mommy, with Ripley. And where is the opponent Io Sky? That might be the question. Where to leave Io Sky for? So I will have the answer to all the problems here. I will see that what Io Sky will go from here. So yeah, let's find out what's gonna happen. Next, the Women's Intercontinental Championship, AJ Lee for the Becky Lynch. So, last time in action, AJ Lee beat Becky Lynch 3 times. She may have a little more time expected here, because AJ Lee is a new women's IC championship. I picked AJ Lee to win the match, so I did. And Carson Nutter steel chair, Mary Blunt, and a throw turnbuckle. Hell, it was. And Lee out-wrestled Lynch. And first 2 champions on the hill were covered up with the knee and much of the match. But Inbred kicked the challenger down in frustration. She moved turnbuckle pad and went to reach out to the car, just collided with it. But later, Carb just kicked from Lynch, taking the fur out of the picture in the moment. The heel just utilized the chair with the manager forced to keep Lee down. Moments later, AJ sent Lynch to the sport turnbuckle and applied the Black Widow and it scored the submission. And I congratulate the AJ Lee who won the Women's IC Championship. The long time ago, when AJ Lee won the Divas Championship since, 2013 and Payback, yeah, that's why. That's why AJ Lee just won the WWE Women's Championship at Payback. I forget what happened. And Michael Cole and Wade Barrett just called a heck of a match, sounded the story unravel the mystery, laid in the groundwork, and the competitive strategy. And Barrett has joked about it as singles more than matches with AJ Lee. Carl won the match made sense. It listed as elite, and not the excessive overbooking. Lynch won the great falls finish. Lee and AJ just kicked out 2.5 falls, 3.4 falls. I gotta say though. There's a whole lot of plunder in the Northern Lake, and the further one more that actually hurt to qualify the contest. With that said, Lee looked good, and AJ Lee won the first singles match over a decade, continuing her one of the greatest runs of her career. And the character standpoint, this is another contest of WrestleMania with the big time best conspiracy and Crybaby conspiracy. That's all I got on the list. But I was at work. I saw it appears that when he was on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, when Becky is going to sue Jessica Carr on her screwing her on losing the matches. This is Becky Lynch crime conspiracy. Says he's going to suspend Jessica Carr for all reason. And you know what? I think Adam Pearce would have to answer it. Let me see you take a look what Adam Pearce, he had to say that the quantity of suspension of Jessica Carr screwing on Becky Lynch. Let's see what he had to say.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is now just past 8 p.m. Eastern as I sit in Indianapolis in preparation for Monday Night Raw tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and live around the world on Netflix. But I come to you in this hour in review and after review of a petition submitted to my office through representatives of one Rebecca Lynch. Specifically, this was penned by President Holly Hudson of the Becky Believers organization. And I thank you, Ms. Hudson, for your submission. I have reviewed your allegations, submitted in writing, obviously, and have gone over the footage of the match last night at the Elimination Chamber in Chicago between Rebecca Lynch and AJ Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, specifically centering around the alleged improprieties, in this petition, allegedly committed by referee Jessica Carr. In fact, this petition requests, dare I say, demands that I suspend Jess for her actions. But one paragraph in this petition jumped out to me, and I wanted to share it if I could. It says, let me put my eyes on. When it comes to the request for the suspension of Jess, it says, this isn't just about one match or one outcome. It's about maintaining the integrity of sportsmanship and ensuring that talent, hard work, and fair competition determine the winners and losers. It goes on to say that Jessica Carr's actions reflect poorly on the officiating integrity of WWE, and that it is crucial that steps are taken to rectify this continuing issue. And it goes on to say that they call upon me to take action by suspending Jess for what is called repeated and unjust interference. You know, part of my job at WWE is to act as an arbiter. And in some cases, you might make the argument that I am judge, jury, and executioner. And when it comes to the job of a WWE referee, I don't know that there are many jobs in our company that are more important, in particular when it is a championship situation, which is exactly what we were faced with last night as Miss Lynch faced Miss Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. When you're in that pressure cooker, you could say, and Jess, as the referee, is right in the middle of it, her decisions are split second and in the moment and of paramount importance. And I trust all of our referees to do their level best each and every time they step through the ropes, again, specifically over and above their best when a title is on the line. So I have reviewed this petition in depth. I have reviewed and re-reviewed and re-reviewed the footage from last night at the Elimination Chamber. And when it comes to the suspension, the request for the suspension of referee Jessica Carr, without question, as much as it may pain me to say, Becky, the answer is
hell no. Yeah, I don't think so. Cause that's not all God gets suspended her for every reasons he got to it. My answer was big Becky Lynch, hell no. You ain't gonna suspend her. Nah, not this night. Not that night. Now, the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk for this Finn Balor. Okay, CM Punk defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Roman Reigns with 142. After surviving the match against Finn Balor in Chicago, his hometown, the second season became focused and determined. Hard work, dedication. The determined challenger was for much better match. The better man won. The better man won. He just got it on one here. The better man just won the match, and the Iron Man out-wrestled Punk, dominated action, and looked like he made what destroyed the main fan. Gathered but covered bigger show in the end of the match. A late match, the coup de grace failed the champion account of the sharpshooter. Not enough for that one because Judgment Day just show up. JD Madonna and Dirty Dom show up. And Finn Balor said, get out of here. Let me do it by myself. And oh man, Judgment Day gonna be pissed, man. Judgment Day gonna be pissed off because not only with a drop kick, threw out of the barricade ringside, later he could keep Punk down. The best action in return, the Grand Circle back to work for the marker correct, delivered to go to sleep, counting the check, and the ticket to main fan the showcase in Moto's second year in a row. And Punk just retained the title. And guess what happened? Punk's entrance to the Chicago Bulls series, the After Party project, was iconic. Feeling for the athletes, serious for the city, but it was a moment. on Moment Interest. On Best Moment Interest I ever watched. And this was a Michael Jordan theme. Hell, I was a child, I was watching the Bulls game on TV, and I was like, wait a minute, what is that music? Man, that was the best moment I love. And Balor, looking at the main event here, the guy who was vastly more popular despite the fact he was not one or he was not winning. The Prince is looking equal champion. Calling the spade a spade. The coup de grace was not enough for the counter, but the sharpshooter was an outstanding move, and dangerous, but still awesome move. And that was a great physical attachment in the rings. He was hell bent for the championship, and the match could take months off from the title run. Could be decided as a running forward to a main event, and then when Ben talked about with CM Punk, and we shows Punk sit back. He's like, shake the man's hand, then take my hand. I won't fight. Shake the hand. And he did. He shook his hand, and Finn Balor might be trust scored a baby face. Face return. It turned out somehow, some way. Looks like Dom could be pissed. So does JD. So does the other Bliss. The judgment they go in pros on Monday night. Judgment go in pros on Monday night. Well, I hope he's gonna find the way here. A strong physical match is barely missed out. Truly a special event. And it's post celebration for CM Punk and AJ Lee for the nice little hometown fans. And they did it for Larry the Dog. Oh man. For Larry forever, man. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say happened. So, not the biggest letdown because a very, very nice evil surprise because our really speculated the contest would be great with the field. Dan Housen was made WWE after he left All Elite Company. A very nice evil pain made superstar made his ring. Look at the female companion saying, look. So the culture is started to start this because this is not what we talk about this one. This is the purpose of what we're talking about. Dan Housen on the mic, gave attention with the whole character. Not everyone know about him, but it's been on and off television. It remained role for years, but that's the main point. It was solid, but takes time to warm him, but it's right at that point. Now my day about it, I was talking about what Chris Bauer here, but I will talk about Chris. I will go talk about what's going to happen this weekend in the chamber. So bear with me with this one. In the main event, the men's elimination match. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and of course, the hating ass Logan Paul. What happened? Jey Uso got attacked. Who attacked Jey Uso? I got a funny feeling it might be him. Randy Orton will challenge Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship 42, but chaotic concludes that it's last main event in the Elimination Chamber. The father outlander Cody Rhodes, Logan Paul, Trick Williams, LA and Javon Evans. A little help with the Scottish Warrior and Drew McIntyre and a Detroit Seth Rollins along the way. And this man, Cody Rhodes, cost. And both of them cost the match. Cody Rhodes got screwed them out of the match because Evans was the first superstar to be set packing the addiction to the drill part proving costly with all elimination, courtesy the Maverick. It was not a part of the live dispatch with Knight and Williams. The big momentum of the mid-match angle when the man in black appeared. On the man all black, unmatched and was away by security, but the table door was open. After the defeat Williams, another hoodie man disappeared and delivered Star beside the departure. Logan Paul got his ass eliminated, and guess who is back? Seth freaking Rollins. And then he saw something, he seen a ghost, Paul Heyman. And then the coach didn't know what's going on. Did you see what happened?
On the last day of Black History Month, bro. And you better clip this. That's some bull. That's some bull.
Got 2,000 people in here to witness that bullshit. Yep. I told you. Yep.
He ain't black though.
This was supposed to be Bronson Reed, most likely. Spot. Yep.
Cody said, "Okay, I'll take it. Get his ass out of here. Get his ass out of here." They gonna let him eliminate both of the brothers.
Wait, who's the masked person?
They gonna let him eliminate both of the brothers.
Who is it? Yep, it's Seth. Yep. It was Seth. It was Seth Rollins.
Kind of.
Yep.
We said it.
Yeah,
we said it.
Yeah, we kind of figured it.
We said
Seth
it.
Back. You hear Paul?
Listen to
Heyman
Paul,
going
bro.
crazy?
Paul going crazy. Paul is going crazy.
He's going crazy. Yep.
There we go.
Drew! Drew, I knew it! God, yep.
We knew it.
Oh, Drew! Oh, shit! Because they never closed the door. Oh, shit. Yep. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Ah!
Hit him with an RKO. Oh, they jumped him. Oh, he hit him with it. He hit Cody with it. 1, 2, 3. He got it. That was a crazy ending. That was a very crazy last 15 seconds. That was it.
Yes, go!
That was a way to do it.
Yes!
That was a way to do it.
Let's go!
That's tough.
I love it.
Tough. The Viper strikes again.
I love it.
That was a way to do it.
Yeah.
They start packing Drew up.
I love that ending, bro.
Cody forgot where he was.
Yeah.
You was focusing more on that than what you needed to.
Let's go. Okay. Oh.
He called him a SOB.
Oh shit. Yep. Drew's cooked.
Nick was gonna put hands on. Yeah, he gonna definitely cook him.
Yeah, he's gonna make a multi-man match. Drew's cooked.
He gonna make it
He's
a
cooked.
multi-man match.
So yeah, it's gonna be most likely be like Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes, as of now. Sammy, make my chicken fucking sandwich, bro. Anyway, that's about it.
Stop doing Sammy like that, bro.
So they book. Right here. Hold on, y'all.
Hey, Twitch watching. Patreon watching it right now.
Yep, he about to be cooked.
Look, a little boy.
Oh. Shit. Oh shit.
Drew versus Cody for the championship?
Oh, Drew mad. Oh shit.
Oh, he took his jacket off. Okay. Hey, my boy Nick say, hey, I'm with it. What you trying to do?
This is better than the show.
This is way better than the show. Hey, my boy Nick took that jacket off with the quickness. How does the after show be more entertaining than the show?
Damn, WWE Championship this Friday. Oh Oh shit!
That made sense when McIntyre got him in the fray because Orton won the match. I'm feeling a multi-man. Okay, so we be on a multi-man WWE Championship, but I hope for WrestleMania. God knows what, it might be good enough. And during the post-show, Nick Aldis made the match this Friday. Cody Rhodes for the Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. I think it was because that should be easy enough. Sooner or later, another championship called a mixed bag of WWE fans, and then there's no way the hell to do something. Because the IC champion is actually winning the matches, but I would say that's really all happened. After one, it was the biggest win I've seen him winning on, but that's alright. But it was here because Ray on win the men's elimination chamber match. Ray Ripley won the elimination chamber because the right person happened won. Two by right person won the match because hell, it was that. It wasn't too easy enough. But before the leading shot out, and it was sort of victory. But they already announced at WrestleMania 42. The World Championship Roman Reigns for the CM Punk. It's gonna be a night 2. I predict Roman Reigns and CM Punk for the World Championship night number 2. I couldn't wait for that to happen. The Women's Championship, we're waiting for the Jade Cargill. And Women's World Championship, stands out for Liv Morgan. Because that's what God say this. Because I hopefully we'll see what happens. And yeah. And of course, Alexa Bliss and Asuka. And I hope did not be surprised to see Bliss with Charlotte Flair. Because Asuka kept saying when they were at WrestleMania, putting them multi-best team battle includes Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, and Luke Champions last legend, not just last legend. It's hoping we'll see what happens. Hopefully what's going on. And the matter being unclear, her role at WrestleMania with Keon James for the late run here for all the other stars who had a handful of opportunities for her. But Raquel Rodriguez, she had a winner to visit a spot called the WrestleMania Plans. Telling the bodyguard as well. And hopefully, she retired to her 12th year. And of course, TV Strand, she had a booking one for she made her return to the reflected for the Moral Plans, not to teach with Charlotte Flair last year to teach with Green to make a fun program. And now they're undercard because she's not gonna be on the undercard anymore because she just will be in a big match in the head of her. But for the top 5 for the multi-man matchup for WrestleMania for Cody Rhodes, a favorite always spot for Rhodes, drawn by McIntyre, Orton, and check out for WrestleMania. I hope he works. For better or worse, I hope he's good enough. And for all so far, I hope we will wait and see. And of course, Underdrive Battle Royal will be letting home thing up. Just good enough. And Trick Williams and the solid undercard edition. And with a 40 card. That's all I gotta say this. But God, that it must be a habit. Oh yes. And this show in Elimination Chamber, that could be arranged for anyone else at all. Yeah, man, that'd be it. That's all I say here, people. It's a great analysis for WrestleMania 42, and I'm great analysis for Elimination Chamber. So I'll give a B+ and 7 out of 10. It was a mess show. It was a mess show for me. But the big letdown here, we thought Chris Jericho was going to be returning for WWE because he's staying in the AEW and Ring of Honor, but I don't know what's going on. So it wasn't that moment on. If I would gotta say, it would never been so easy. But I don't know. Hopefully when we see how for. The half the show was so decent, it might be a good enough for the show. But the thing is, WrestleMania is on the way. WrestleMania 42, we know what's going to happen. We know the superstars going to be returning back. We know Morning Man, we're going to see the Women's Tag Team Champion. I don't know what Charles is going to be at the top spot. That's a bliss. It could be a wrong, could be right, or maybe something else could do. So let's be real. We gotta make sure to go on in the WWE Superstars is gotta believe once in a lifetime. So before we get out there, I'm gonna do the field tomorrow for this one for 200 subscribers. So thank you guys for 200 subscribers. I've been so proud of myself about that. I gotta do something good. I was all a bit on the short speed and voila! But hey, it is what it is, man. So, I might do a 200 field for tomorrow. Why I do 200 field? You know what? I might do a Death Sins highlight career on this video tomorrow. So be prepared for stay tuned. I want to see Death Sins on this side of the video for you guys, the 200 subscribers. On 200 subscribers special video, we're going to see this man's intro. I am Death Sinner!
I am Death Sinner! I am Death Sinner! And I'm about to end this in 2 seconds! I am Death Sinner! Yes, sir! White Wolf! Prepare to be slaughtered like the pig you are.
Yeah. We will check out Death Sins highlight career on this video that we actually on channel, guys. So I'll be there with the easily. So yeah, guys. Comment below how you feel about Elimination Chamber for your analysis. And hit the like button, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell and turn on notifications on the video on the social media platforms. I might go 200, 200 to 300. If I go 300 to 500, and I'm going to the 1K subscribers on today, but that's my goal to live, to become a great famous YouTuber out here. So yeah, if I go 100 subscribers, if I go 1 million subscribers, that is going to be my goal for 1 million. Man. That is all I gotta say about that. What can you be on the video? I got next time, next video. Peace. One love, I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. One love.
With everybody saying, yeah.
Hold on, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical, individual D, chiseled Adonis, but of course you already knew that. And what if I told you you could get your own personalized cameo today, inside 24 hours, if you book me over on cameo.com/chiseled Adonis to get your own personalized video message. I've done over 450 throughout the years, and I've been able to garner over 100 5-star reviews. So whether it's a happy birthday, happy anniversary, just a pep talk, or a roast, if somebody needs to be engulfed in verbal flame, I'm the man for the job. So make sure you go over and book me on cameo.com/chiseled Adonis. I'll see you on the inside. You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Roll credits. Roll credits. You're welcome for that.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it!
Please, please,